Welcome to Ninki, Tales from the Past. You now listen to the second season, and I really hope you are enjoying not only the show, but the subliminal content the author meticulously integrates with each episode. As you already know, I am Ninki, and arrived to your planet several thousand years ago. It has been such a long journey since our arrival. We shaped the moon, we explored other races' technologies, we explored the world you live in. You deserve to know the truth of your past and how history has been subverted by those with malicious intentions. Humanity should be liberated from those stories Enlil's loyalists came to spread around the world. You are listening to a fictional podcast that presents the author's vision, Mário Portela. Yet, who's to say that it isn't closer to the truth than what you currently know? Visit MPORTELA.live. Together, let us unravel the mysteries hidden behind mainstream history. This is Ninki, Tales from the Past. This narrative podcast is authored by Mário Portela. Today, I find myself burdened by the weight of the secrets I bear and the consequences of my actions. As a geneticist, I always believed that my knowledge and expertise would lead to advancements for the betterment of both our people and the inhabitants of this wondrous planet. Alas, I now realize the danger of meddling with the very fabric of life itself. It began with our exploration of the primitive natives called Namlu-Ulu, commonly known as humans. Their similarities to the enigmatic Lyrans of old intrigued me deeply. Under the guidance of Ninki, we embarked on a journey to study and understand these beings, hoping to uncover hidden knowledge that would aid our mission. In my naivety, I believed that by manipulating the genetic code of the Namlu-Ulu, we could bring harmony and prosperity to both our people and theirs. We envisioned a future where they would thrive, and their capabilities would complement ours in our pursuit of restoring Nibiru's atmosphere with the abundant gold reserves found here on Earth. I worked tirelessly in the laboratory, meticulously crafting the genetic alterations that would bridge the gap between our two species. The process was fraught with ethical dilemmas, but I believed that the greater good would justify the means. I should have known that tampering with the natural order of things could have dire consequences. The first attempts at genetic manipulation yielded no immediate results, but I remained hopeful, convinced that perseverance would eventually lead to success. However, as time went on, signs of instability began to manifest. Birth defects, unusual physical characteristics, and volatile behavior appeared in the hybrids we created. In my desperation to achieve the desired results, I continued to refine the genetic alterations, unknowingly deepening the flaws in our creations. The creatures born from my experiments were no longer harmonious blends of our two species, but monstrous beings plagued by suffering and torment. Guilt consumed me as I witnessed the pain and confusion these hybrid monsters endured, especially after Enlil simply expelled them to the wild. It was not the outcome I had envisioned, and I found myself questioning the very nature of my actions. How could I, in my arrogance, believe that I could play the role of a creator, shaping life itself to fit my desires? My research came to the attention of Enlil, my former betrothed, and his reaction was one of disdain and anger, provoking constantly havoc in all results. He viewed my actions as a failure and sought to expose me, both to assert his dominance over Prince Enki and to have some revenge over me for sure. I knew I had to act swiftly to protect not only myself, but also my daughter, Inanna, whom I bore in the shadows. The weight of guilt and the fear of discovery weighed heavily upon me, but I believed that if I could somehow rectify the mistakes of my past, I could redeem myself and ensure a brighter future for my daughter and the inhabitants of Kai. Yet, as I record this entry by the sea, I cannot escape the haunting truth that my attempts at genetic manipulation have resulted in nothing but suffering and tragedy. The monsters I unintentionally brought into existence continue to roam this planet, a constant reminder of the consequences of playing with powers beyond our understanding. May the sea waters wash away my tears of regret. I must find a way to undo the damage I've caused, to make amends for my hubris. But for now, I will keep my secrets buried deep within, continuing my charade, and praying that one day a solution will present itself, one that will bring true harmony and prosperity to this world we now call home, and that I came to love profoundly. As the days passed, the tension between Enlil and Prince Enki escalated, casting a shadow of uncertainty over our settlement on Kai. Enlil, driven by a desire to prove his dominance, took decisive action to address the consequences of my failed genetic experiments. He ordered the construction of a contained laboratory near the Eden mines, where further genetic alterations could be conducted under controlled conditions. The laboratory, which he named Project Eden, was an ambitious endeavor. Enlil spared no expense in its construction, ensuring that it mimicked the outside world in every detail. The enclosed environment would allow us to conduct numerous experiments without risking the release of any more monstrous creatures into the wild. Within the confines of Project Eden, Enlil's loyalist researchers continued my work, hoping to correct the flaws in the genetic code that had caused such suffering. The task was daunting, but Enlil was resolute in his determination to harness the power of genetic manipulation for the benefit of his own agenda. Meanwhile, I remained torn between the fear of discovery and the desire to contribute to the resolution of the crisis. Enki was my support, but my heart ached for Inanna, my beautiful daughter. She grew up with an insatiable curiosity and an innate intelligence that surpassed even my own. Little did I know that she would hold the key to unlocking the mysteries that had plagued our experiments. One fateful day, as Inanna explored the hidden corners of Project Eden, she stumbled upon the remnants of my old research logs and discovered why everything failed. We were using native females to give birth to our experiments, but they just bore monsters. Instead of recoiling in horror as I feared, she embraced the knowledge with a sense of purpose and determination. Inanna's intellect was unlike anything we had encountered before, and she quickly grasped the complexities of genetic manipulation. She immersed herself in the records of my failed experiments, dissecting each mistake with a keen eye. In her young mind, she saw not only the tragedies that had unfolded, but also the potential for redemption and progress. As I watched her work, a glimmer of hope stirred within me. Perhaps Inanna held the key to correcting our past mistakes, to finding a way to merge our two species in harmony and create the ultimate functional human, the very vision I once held dear. Inanna approached me with her findings, her eyes ablaze with determination. She proposed a radical idea to use her own womb as the vessel to give birth to the first specimen of a new generation, one where the flaws of the past could be ironed out through careful genetic design. At first, I was hesitant, fearing the potential risks and dangers she would face. But Inanna's confidence was unwavering, and her belief in the success of this audacious plan was contagious. She convinced me that she was not only willing, but eager to take on this responsibility. And so, against all odds, we embarked on a new journey. A journey where Inanna, our beacon of hope, would bear the burden of our past transgressions in the pursuit of a brighter future. With her guidance and my expertise, we would create a new generation of beings, free from suffering and torment. We received the command over Project Eden, and it was our last corporation-sanctioned attempt. As I prepare to witness this unprecedented experiment unfold, I cannot help but feel a mix of apprehension and excitement. The weight of history rests upon our shoulders, but with Inanna's courage and intelligence leading the way, I dare to believe that a brighter tomorrow awaits us all. My concerns go to my daughter's health and the pressure she will gather from all sects of the Inanna. It is now or never. This is Ninki, Tales from the Past. This narrative podcast is authored by Mário Portela.